Okay, hello, my name is Nazmi, and today I want to talk about whistleblowing. Okay, whistleblowing is an important thing in corporate law, what we've learned. So, as you know, a whistleblower is an employee or a former employee or member of an organization, especially a business or government agency who reports the misconduct to people or entities that have the power to presume willingness to take corrective. So, what kinds of whistleblowing? So there's three. First is internal, who reports misconduct on the fellow employee or superior within the company. Second is personal, blowing the whistle of the offender. Here, the charge is not against the organization or system, but against one only individual. So the third is impersonal, external whistleblower. So what benefits the whistleblower gets? So whistleblowing leads to a good but bad result. First, the benefits are carefully considered. Whistleblowing can lead to the end of unethical business practices and the lives of individuals and whole communities. Whistleblowing is an important thing in this world. But as we know, Malaysia whistleblower, aren't that strong. So next is there's a case about this whistleblower, which is Rokia and Borhan versus the Companies Commission of Malaysia, which is the SSM. So, which the case say Rokia was all material times the deputy CEO operation, while Azrin was the director of the training academy of CCM. So they joined effort both to decide the co-author, the earnest worded letter dated 25 October 2011. No less entitled Integrity and Leadership Crisis Company Commission of Malaysia. This letter was addressed to the chairman and the board of CCM. Both also thought it fit a copy the letter to the highest level for the peace of the Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, Chief Secretary to the Government, Minister and Domestic Trade. So, the first action that was taken CCM regarding to this letter, it is to discuss the same in a special SSM resolve meeting that chief officer is to investigate the issue arising from the issuance the letter. Accordingly, thereafter the CEO appointed 4 members for disciplinary secretariat for the disciplinary proceeding DP against the applicant. On the 5th April 2012, the DS issued 2 recommendation papers of the DC indicating there is a prima facie case against both applicants. The DC on the same deliberated and agreed there's a pursuant. The second schedule of the SBA against both applicants. Okay, accordingly, the DC met on the 31st October 2012 and unanimously decided that Rokia and Azrin are guilty of a relevant charge against both. Are recommended that Rokia be demoted by 1 grade. The DC met on 28th November 2012 to decide the appropriate mode to terminate employment after she was found guilty. So, the application also submitted both the Minister CCM failed to take into the accounts. So, what happened? Because the rule you should neglect your duties cannot be made universal, so therefore the action cannot be morally right. Consequentials still might argue that the harm caused to the company by the employees' neglects is not significant as the harm caused by the company's wrongdoing to the committee. So therefore, the action of whistleblowing is an ethical action after attempting the wrong internal means. So, as you know, whistleblower is a right thing to do, and it's really hard if you want to be a whistleblower, because Malaysia right now, for example, like in Japan, when you have been when you are listed as a whistleblower, or you want to be a whistleblower, they will protect your name. But in Malaysia, I don't know why, if you are still a whistleblower, you will get it's like they won't the government won't cover you, or the authorized, it's hard. So for me, a whistleblower is great. It's not whistleblower. I know whistleblower is a hard thing to do, but for the sake of the for people doing fraud or doing white collar crime, whistleblower is the important person in their crime, because without them, they will always do, for example, the fraud person of doing the fraud or doing the white collar will do it again and again, unless there is no whistleblower.